do. All connected. We are live. Happy Monday. Let me just do a little sound check on my phone here. Perfect. We are good to go. We are going to be doing yin today, which will be very nice because it's been a very busy weekend and past couple weeks. What do you think, Alice? Are you ready to yin? That's your favorite one. So we've got a couple minutes until we get started. So you want to start settling in. If you have any blocks, tucking those up by the top. What do you think, Alice? You're purring so loud. Can you hear these purrs? I push my mic in her face. We're gonna start in a minute. I'm feeling pretty tired today, to be honest. So excited to hold some nice long postures. And we've got 2 minutes until we get going. Alice, you just love knocking over the blocks, don't you? Oh, she heard a sound that piqued her interest. All right, I'm gonna do my little welcome now, and then we'll get going, because we're just less than a minute away. Welcome, I'm Rachel. We're normally here every Monday at 7 p.m., however, Atlantic Daylight Time, but we are 5 p.m. last week and this week, because I'm filling in at a local gym tonight, but we'll be back to 7 p.m. next Monday. And we are doing yin yoga tonight. So if you do have 2 blocks, it's really nice to have some blocks for yin to support you in our various postures we're gonna do. We're gonna hold them for 2 to 3 minutes each to give you lots of time to breathe into the shape. And it is time to start. So we are gonna start lying on our backs today. So if you wanna slowly start, making your way down. Giving the legs either a stretch out long, or maybe taking bottoms of the feet together, knees wide, finding a passive hip opener. Letting the arms fall wherever is comfortable. Starting to settle in, finding the breath here. Spend a lot of time focusing on the breath in a yin practice. Maybe noticing the pattern of your breath right now, the length of the inhale versus the exhale. Trying to slowly even those out as you find full inhales through the nose, really filling the lungs. Exhaling from the mouth, letting the body soften. Right, let's keep going with that nice long breath here, finding a comfortable spot. we're just going to take about 1 more minute here. You can always give the eyes a close in any of these shapes if that feels good. Oh, Sylvie, you cannot eat my hair clip, you little rascal. Great, let's find 2 more full breaths here. Great, from here, we'll stretch the legs out long and reach the arms up along the ears, taking them out a little wider as we find a big X shape on the ground. We're going to find a gentle stretch in the side body called banana, lifting the right leg, crossing right ankle over the left, gently lifting the head, neck, shoulders to take a little scooch over to the left as well. Thinking about shoulders anchoring down towards the mat here as you find this banana shape. And maybe the left hand even grabs for the right wrist, guiding that a little further in this stretch. Breathing space through the right side body. As we take a few moments here. Great, let's take about 3 more breaths. And then slowly with the next inhale, opening back out into that X. So we can take that to the other side, lifting the left leg to cross left ankle over right. Gently lifting those head, neck, shoulders to scooch that over to the right as well. Again, those shoulders want to anchor down towards the mat. If you did so on the other side, maybe right hand grabs for left wrist. Guiding that a little further in this side body stretch. I wish the camera was low enough that you could see Alice, because she's just sprawled flat on her back, and it kind of looks like she's doing the same shape as us. Let's take just 2 more full breaths in this side banana. Great. Slowly start to undo that back to center, stretching the legs out long. And with an inhale, pull the right knee in towards the chest. With an exhale, right knee comes across body towards the left as we find a supine twist. Just like in our banana, shoulders want to anchor down towards the mat here. Arms can rest wherever is comfortable. And you can always use a block to support that right leg on the left side there if it doesn't feel comfortable hanging out in the air. Really using those deep exhales to sink you into this shape. Neil just walked by me and he walks so loud on his feet. He's like very heavy-footed, I find, for a cat, so I can always tell when it's him approaching. There he goes. What a silly guy. Great, let's take 3 more breaths. Neil, no! You're moving the camera. Awesome. Finishing off that last round of breath. From here, we're going to follow this right leg, rolling onto the left side body, all the way to flip onto the stomach. So from here, the right knee is pulled up by the right side body, flexing into that right foot. Forearms can cross in front, parallel to the short edge of the mat to bring the head down to rest. Finding this little half army crawl, half frog-like position. Ooh. Gotta scooch myself over onto the mat. The floor is cold. Alright, continuing with that breath, letting the head relax. Right, we're going to take 1 more minute here. Great, slowly starting to blink those eyes open if they're closed. Let's uncross the hands to replace, uncross the arms to replace hands under the shoulders. Tucking the left toes, pushing it up to a tabletop position and sending the right leg straight out to the right side, toes facing forward here. So we're in our tabletop with this right leg out to the right side. And we have a couple options for this next one. You could stay on the hands here with this extended leg. You could come down to forearms, or you could push it back like you're going to your child's pose, sending the hips back, arms reach forward, forehead can melt down. With that leg extended out, I'll turn to the front so you can also see what this looks like from here. So that right foot is planted, toes are facing forward. Great, we're not going to take quite as long as this one. We'll take about 1 more minute. You'll be feeling an opening into that inner right thigh. And you can always use a block here to support the head in this child's pose if you're choosing this option. What are you doing, Sylvie? Great, let's start to regrip into those hands and make our way back up to that tabletop. From here, you'll take a seat off to the left side hip and open the right leg out to the right side to a half straddle. So the left foot is going to pull in towards the right inner thigh, sitting up tall through the spine, right hand to the inside of the leg. Inhale, reaches the left arm up. Exhale, side body stretch, reaching up and over to the right. Really thinking about lengthening through that right side body or left side body. Great, we're not going to take super long in this one. Just 3 more breaths, really reaching through that left arm. Great, with the next inhale, let's take that back up tall through the spine. Turn to face the front of the mat and bring bottoms of the feet together, knees wide, Baddha Konasana or butterfly. Inhaling to sit tall through the spine and exhaling to fold here. Thinking about drawing those shoulder blades together, finding a long spine. The blocks can come in handy here, maybe taking them for hands or forearms to either side of the feet, or stacking them in front or behind the feet to rest the head down. Wherever you are, finding a few more moments here. Great, let's slowly roll that back up to a nice tall seat, bringing the feet to plant and rolling it back down onto the back so we can take that sequence into the other side. Stretching the legs out long, inhaling to pull the left knee in. Exhale takes the left knee across body towards the right. The cat is chewing on my mic wire. Towards the right, very relaxing tonight. Finding that supine twist. Shoulders anchoring down towards the mat. You can always use that block to support the left leg here in this twist. All right, it'll take 2 minutes to settle into this shape. All right, let's take one more full breath. And starting to follow this left leg as you roll onto the right side body, all the way to flip onto the stomach. Flexing into that left foot, left knee is pulled up by the side body. Forearms can cross in front to make a little pillow for the head to come down and rest. Finding this little half army crawl, half frog. Take a few minutes to settle in here, finding a gentle opening through the hips. Great, last 3 breaths here. Great, slowly uncrossing the arms to replace hands under the shoulders, giving the right toes a tuck, and push it up to a tabletop position, sending that left leg right out to the left side, toes facing forward. And we have those couple options for this next one. Maybe you want to stay up on your hands, maybe you want to grab your blocks for hands or for forearms. Or you can send this back to your extended leg child's pose, pushing the hips back, arms reach forward, forehead can melt down towards the mat. And of course, you can always prop a block under there as well. Continuing with that nice deep breath throughout this whole class. Full exhales, softening through the body. Great. One more deep breath in and breath out. Wherever you are, let's slowly make our way back up onto the hands and take a seat over onto the right hip. Opening the left leg out to a half straddle. Right foot can pull in towards the left inner thigh. Left hand to the inside of the leg, inhaling to reach the right arm up. Exhale, side body stretch, reaching up and over to the left. Nice. This is a fairly active pose. We're not going to take too long in this one. Really lengthening through the side body, reaching through that right arm. Let's take one more full breath. And then with the next inhale, slowly bringing that back up to a nice tall seat. Let's bring both feet to plant on the ground and take it back down onto the back. You can take the hands behind the legs to help guide that down nice and slow. And then once you arrive on the back, giving the legs a stretch out long, letting the arms fall. And starting to settle into our final shape today. Maybe starting the Shavasana with a little scan to see if there's any tension, especially in the jaw or in the neck. Using those full exhales to sink the body a little closer to the mat for these remaining few moments. Great, and whenever you're ready, maybe giving the eyes a blink open, Stretching the arms up along the ears for a final little wiggle and extend. Whenever you're ready, no rush. You can roll it off to whichever side feels more comfortable and press it up to a seat. And thank you for being here today. Have a wonderful rest of your Monday. We will be back next Monday at our normal time of 7 p.m. So that will be next Monday. All right. I'm going to go run in and teach my other couple classes tonight. You're welcome. And I'll see you guys next time.